Hello, Amalia here with Karmic Kindness with today's Wednesday Wisdom, which I'm thinking about changing to Wonder Wednesday because it seems like every message I share with you on Wednesdays maybe has a little bit of wisdom, but it comes from a place of me wondering about something and then contemplating about it, thinking about it, or sharing it here with you for you to share your thoughts and your wisdom. So, with that in mind, this is the wonder of the week of this week. And there is particularly with eclipse season here, and this sense of looking at areas of our life and diving into parts of us that we tend to want to push away or pretend are not there. There are aspects of us that, and maybe patterns or behaviors or habits, that it's time for us to let go of. And let go, release, those words, to me, they sound so simple, yet for some reason we as humans have such a hard time with them. At least I do. I don't know about you. Maybe you guys have it down. I definitely do not. And there are so many aspects of myself that I have had to literally um, I've got this like vice grip on it. Like I won't let go of it. It's like I'm clutching it so tightly. And Madeline in our cosmic chats always talks about the cosmos energy of like trying to pry our fingers off of those things that we hold on to so tightly. And what I find really fascinating about this, and in this recent experience that I've had with breath work, which I'll be sharing more about a little bit later. I'm still experimenting with it and integrating it and getting to know it. And so until I have a pretty better grasp on it, I'm going to hold it before sharing it with you. But it has already opened something up in me where the letting go of beliefs, thoughts, stories, habits, patterns then need to be replaced with something else. So for instance, anytime I do a clearing for a person, whether it's an energetic clearing, a clearing in their home, we remove what is no longer serving, what is no longer beneficial, and then we set an intention and we attract or bring in the energy that is desired. So somebody may want to remove this stagnant, heavy, dense energy from their home space. Okay, what are we bringing in? They may want to bring in peace or joy or love or lightness or brightness. So we call that in, and we use that through intention, through stones or crystals, through sound, through scent, different oils, through flowers. There's so many different ways you can bring that in. What I noticed in this breathwork process is that there were parts of me that I was letting go of. I could literally feel that I was letting go of these areas of my life where I would hold on to it, but I couldn't identify it. I still can't tell you even now what I let go of, but I could feel this release happening within me. And then afterwards in contemplation, I was putting a story on it. I was thinking, oh, well, it must be this thing or that thing, or this has to be what it was that I was releasing. And while that may be true, and there might have been some aspect of that, what really became so clear to me is that I feel, and I wonder, and this is the where the wonder comes in, and I would love your thoughts on this. I wonder if part of our inability to easily let go of things, to not want to let go or of our vice grip on things, is the sense of who am I without it? Who am I without these parts of myself that are not serving me, mind you, but I don't know who I am without that piece. So for instance, it might be perfectionism. I have I have 4 courses, projects, actually 5, including my book, that my book We to Me, that I've talked about with you all here before, that I'm withholding a bit because they're not perfect, because they're not ready for you all yet, that I want it to be just so before I share. And releasing the vice grip on perfectionism allows this information to find its way to you and letting me learn something in the process. But putting it out there when it's not perfect or seemingly not ready is so hard, because then I worry about, is it going to be good enough for people? Are you going to resonate with it? Is it going to give you the impact that you're looking for? Am I following through on my promises? Am I taking care of you in the way that I intend? It's like all of these things wrapped up into the really neat, tidy package of, is it perfect enough to put out into the world? And who am I if I don't fit into the mold of perfection? Who am I if I release it? Am I that person who just tosses something out into the world and doesn't care? No. Am I that person who's like half-assing it and then saying, here, pay me for this? No. Am I the person who is going to give her all, give her knowledge and wisdom and love and care and attention and kindness to you, and know that whatever you need, you will gain from that because I put all of those things into it? Yeah. And is it going to be perfect? Probably not. There's probably going to be somebody out there who takes one of my courses or maybe even listens to this video and I am not their cup of tea. They're not interested. They don't like me. I talk too much. I know a lot of people say sometimes I don't get to the point fast enough, which I recognize. I'm working on it. I promise. But part of my thing with you, the engagement here, is I feel like I'm just talking directly to you. I'm literally with you, sitting next to you, and we're having this conversation, which is where I love comments, which is where I love the dialogue that is available to us in the form of comments. Because as I say all the time, we learn from one another. And here is a prime example of hopefully learning from one another. So I wonder, with the wisdom that you carry and the wisdom that I carry, and in this sharing space, who are you? Who am I if we let go of all of these things that are not benefiting us in any real way? I wonder if we're actually truly accessing who we are, instead of feeling like we have to fit into some mold that we created at some point in our life due to a way of protecting ourselves or fitting in. And if we can let that go, I wonder if life will feel easier, if life will flow without the dam that we built to block the flow of water, of energy, of life, of abundance that can stream so easily and effortlessly towards us if we let go of who we think we need to be. I guess I could have started right there. I knew I'd get to it eventually. All right, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Remember, we do learn from one another, so please do share if this resonates with you or feels good, and please leave a comment. It's so awesome to hear from you. All right, we will talk soon.